Celebrating the life of Elder Josiah Felix Wilson. Sunrise, August 12, 1921. Sunset, June 19, 2024. Obituary. A good and faithful servant. Elder Josiah Felix Wilson was born on August 12, 1921 in Trenton, New Jersey to Harry N. Wilson, who later became an elder, and Clara L. Wilson. He fell asleep peacefully at home on June 19, 2024. He was preceded in death by his parents and 12 siblings, 2 wives, and 7 offspring. His siblings were Geneva Joanna Carter, Chester Wilson, Harry Lawrence Wilson, Dorothy Robinson, Vera Veronica Mitchell, Paul Lawrence Wilson, Hezekiah Matlin Wilson, Drusilla Naomi Wilson, Bernice Wilson, Joshua Wilson, Caleb Wilson, Cadwelder Wilson, and Clementine Wilson. 2 wives, Maria Sutherland Wilson and Ruth Yvonne Wilson, and 7 children, Philip Wilson, Joshua Wilson, Zebulon Philip, J.D., Carmen Sutherland Falk, and Marie T. Russell. Josiah served in the U.S. Navy, where he met and married his first wife, Marie Sutherland. They had 6 children, Zebulon, Philip, J.D., Marie, Victoria, and Joshua. Josiah was married a second time to Ruth Yvonne Marion, and they had 3 sons, Philip, Moshe, and Joseph. Josiah was a self-made man, a phenomenal salesman, and he worked diligently from a youthful age to provide for his family. He was not only a father, but also a good man and a faithful friend. Notably, he named one of his sons after his close friend Moshe, and his son carries that name with honor and distinction. Josiah Felix Wilson was a lifelong member of the Church of God and Saints of Christ. First, his father, and then evangelist Charles Edward Taylor, during the leadership of Rabbi Howard Zebulon Plummer, nurtured in him a love for God and a thirst for righteousness. He faithfully served as a saint, singer, chorister, and minister, and was devoted to every leader under which he served. He lived his life dedicated to the principles, teachings, precepts, and wisdom of the Bible. Josiah Wilson was a child of God. Elder Josiah Felix Wilson was an exemplary example, guiding light, and humble servant for future generations. He left a significant spiritual impression on countless people. This was particularly evident in the way he conducted himself, always positive and never complaining about personal deprivation. Elder Josiah Felix Wilson often spoke about Prophet William Saunders Crowdy, introducing others to his teaching. He firmly voiced his conviction, "I trust wholly and solely in God and set no bounds upon him." About a year ago, he expressed his wish for either Elder William Billingsley, his dear friend, or his nephew, Elder Nelson C. Wilson, to deliver his eulogy. Elder Nelson graciously acquiesced, and Elder Billingsley graciously accepted. Elder Josiah Felix Wilson is survived by 1 sister, St. Rhoda Jackson Wilson, 3 children, Victoria Henry, Moshe Wilson, and Joseph Wilson, 1 cousin, John Pettigrew, numerous grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, nieces, nephews, and friends.